Okay, pilots, we got another one. That's right. Flightline. Motion RC only. This is a Flightline FW-190. I love these 190s. I love 190s. This is another one that I got from Paul Ballard. Oh man, this is gonna be a beautiful one. Let's turn it this way a little bit because I don't want to hit the planes over there. Wingspan 1100 millimeters. Scale realistic sport performance. Alright, it comes with like, yeah, here it is. Here's a picture of it. Man, it comes with like a bunch of different schemes. And I was looking for, let's see, any kind of motor size or anything. It's probably on here. I just can't find it. Let's see what this says. Here we go. And it also has a couple pictures here where you can order a high performance prop, two-bladed prop, I guess, and motor. You can do all that to it. And then there's your specs. They got nice landing gear. Nice landing gear. 830 kV, if I ain't mistaken. The box is kind of scarred there, it's hard to see. Flaps. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. That's what we're looking at. We got a real thick book here. Yeah, there's some different languages. There's Chinese. Here's English in the front. It's got a little bit of gluing to do. I remember you got to put a few little pieces on the wing there. But of course, you know, this is a used plane, so you know all those little doodads and little things like that probably gonna be already took care of. I was looking for my CG. Here we go. It says 85 on the leading edge. And most of the time on 190s, you gotta put a pretty good sized battery in it, not to get some more weight in the nose. Let me put this somewhere, I don't lose it. I got some stuff all over the desk here. It's not really time to reveal that yet. But I'm gonna get these here out first, because I've got extra sets, extras of everything, pallets. Just, I mean, these are the horizontals, elevators, and there's a pack there that hadn't even been opened. Replacements. Here's the original ones. I guess he just got them as extras because there's no mark on them. You know, you got the scar where you put them together, see here? That's where you slide it into that hard body. And then you got your lock up here for your elevator to lock into, which, boy, that looks awful thin there. Goodness gracious, that's a little small pin. You Get it over here where you can see it. Yeah. Okay. It's square. You know, you're gonna have your square. Yeah. I don't see nothing else wrong with that. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. Spar. And of course we got the extra one, brand new ones in a bag here. Alright, here we go. We got one. We got two. Now, this one, if I'm not mistaken, one of them is for the 2-blade prop. That's a 3. And this is the 2. And let's see here. That's a 3-blade prop there too. Check them numbers. Yep, 3-blade plate, 3-blade. It's just the bag, the label there is a different size. That threw me a loop. See here, it's a different size of the label. So I thought maybe one of them was a 2-blade and the other one was 3, but these are two 3-blades. That's 2. Let's see what this one says. And let's see what this one says. These are 3 blades here. 2 more. 2 more. Brand new. And many of them. There's 2 more. 3 blades. 3 blades. Three blades. Okay, it's item number FW-190. 3-bladed spinner assembly. So that's 7. But wait, we're not done yet. Here's the original. There we are. There's the original. Okay, I'm looking around here, looking in the bag, got my big bag. Okay, here we are. We got one. These ain't even been took apart yet. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 spares, a new hub, and motor shaft, brand new, unopened. And then here's our original fan, spinner fan assembly, and original props and screws and the wide ends that you have, guns, Guns are over here on this side. With 8 extra set of props and 8 extra spinners. What a guy, what a guy! I've got something down here in the bottom here. I know what that is. That's what I got in my hand. That's what I got in my hand. Make sure there ain't nothing in them little slots. You gotta watch out for them little slots. We got a drop tank. A drop tank. And you assemble it. You put some screws in it to hold your brackets on. And I'll take magnets and put it in here where I can take it on and off, because you have to glue this on to the fuselage. A little bit of gluing with this one, a little bit of gluing. All right, we got a main wing coming out. Gotta be careful because we got a drop tank mount on it there, so we're gonna snap that off. Of course, I'm gonna be taking it off anyway. And we're gonna have some marks here where the guns had been glued on and then took back off, but I mean, that's nothing because I'm gonna be putting them right back on there. And then the pilot tube, pitot tube, wind speed, direction tube. Man, it looks good. I mean, it looks great. I got my center of gravity mark decal stuck. I don't see a mark on it. I don't see no wing scrape on the side. We got electric landing gear. And I tell you, Flightline's some of the best landing gear. Some of the best. We got flaps. Ailerons. We have hinges. I love these free well, I guess Flightline, but I love them hinges. Look at that hinge. And you can put that hinge into anything without even splitting your foam hinge. You can replace it with those hinges, because I'm gonna do it on my Dynam Tiger Moth and strengthen up that tail rudder, because the tail dragger wheel, or the tail wheel, is connected to that rudder, and it's kind of putting some pressure on it now. But I love them hinges. I got a bag full of them because I'm gonna, if I have to, put them in my V17 when I get it, if I have to put hinges in. I don't see a mark on it. This thing don't even have no hanger rash on the wings and nothing. It's like I'm pulling this thing out of the box brand new. Okay, here comes the meat. Here comes the meat. I see some nice hard points there for our elevators to slide into. Oh, okay. Got a rounded bottom on it. Man, these cockpits and these flight lines and free wings, man, you just can't beat it. I mean, there's no use in even taking the glass off of it and doing anything to it. And I see what kind of a decal scheme that he decided on, and I'll be a son of a gun if it ain't the same one I've got. But to tell you the truth though, I like that. He's got a wide red stripe he put on his, and his number's 13. And I know I didn't use 13, so I know it'd be a different number. And I didn't use this stripe, I used a single stripe right here. So it'll be a different plane. But this perimeter, this kind of had the notifications there, and you know, in the press and everything with the Germans, they always love their aces, and they all wrote them up in their papers and stuff. Well, this guy that flew this plane had 200 victories. You know, that's a lot of victories. I mean, and I've seen documentaries on the guy and things, and it wasn't just all in the European campaign. I mean, he pretty much fought in Russia and Africa and pretty much everywhere. He flew a plane in about everywhere, all over the world, and survived the war. I mean, he made it all the way through. But you have to read up on it. There's some information in the instructions there, I believe, on it. But there ain't a mark on it. I mean, there's little chips of the paint here and there. It's kind of a little rough around the canopy opening. Well, not the canopy open, the battery bay opening. Because it's up here in the nose. Got a nice little pin lock there. Yeah. See, they got that fixed there. Uh-oh, I'm hitting something. They got that fixed there where you can get that battery way up there to the front of that nose. Let me get it turned around this way where you can see that. Way up there up against the front of that nose. Yep. Got a wooden platform back here. We're going to turn it over and look at that. That has the servos mounted in it. Kind of reminds me of balsa planes, the way they done that. That's your rudder and elevator servo. The thing about it is you got to have your wing off to do any kind of adjusting on it. So you pretty much got to have your radio set up before you can put your wing on. Make sure you got your elevator and rudder centered. And that's a nice smooth turning in motor. Let's see if I can turn the light on here. That's a big motor for such a small plane. Okay, pilots. And like I said, it practically looks brand new. Let's see if he nosed over anywhere. Didn't he nose over anywhere? I don't think it's ever been flown. It's been put together, I know that much. And I love the decal scheme, choice. You can even take like the antenna string, run it from here, and take an old, since this rudder don't make that whole turn right there and have that brake on it, you know, right here, and this one breaks right here where it'll turn up there. You can put you a hinge, one side, one piece of the hinge, one half of the hinge in there, and use the little loop at the end of the hinge there to tie your string to up there. I've done that on a couple of planes of mine. Okay, pilots, there it is. There it is. There's my FW-190 Flightline. And this plane is available with parts. Ocean RC. Their service is one of the best. I'm out.